So, I want to talk about domestic violence and how it affects women. Domestic violence comes in a bunch of different colors. It can be physical, it can be emotional, it can be mental, and it can be sexual, and so many variations of those. Um, it can be as simplistic as the abuser picking out all of your clothes. You don't get a choice in the colors that you pick or the type of clothing. Say you walk into this relationship and you like to shop at thrift stores and pick out clothes and maybe substitute new clothing for certain pieces, but he won't allow it anymore because those clothes are dirty and nasty. Or your favorite color is green, for example, and his isn't, so you can't wear it anymore because it quote unquote doesn't look good on you anymore. Or he doesn't like you to have your hair cut. He wants you to wear it long. Or how about the fact that the shoes you like to wear are very simple? You're a simple person to begin with, but he likes more elegance. Or you like to wear wedges and he wants you to wear heels. So he won't, because you want to wear wedges because you have something that requires you to have a dressy shoe, but he won't buy you a wedge because it's more comfortable, number one. Number two, it's easier to wear because you have children. And number two, it's your taste. It's in style, but he doesn't like it. That's just an example. Let's say you work and you bring home just under 3K. And you work 40 hours a week, 45 hours a week, roughly. And all of your money's gone because he forces you to pay quite a bit of the bills at this point in time, even though he brings home over $5,000 a month. You're constantly broke. You're the one who goes and picks up the kids. You're the one who comes home, cooks dinner, does laundry, cleans the house, and still has to take a shower and go to bed. So you're literally up at 4:30 in the morning and don't go to bed till 10, 5 days out of the week. It's abusive finances. It's considered domestic violence at that point. Let's say that you guys are having sex, and this is a hot topic because sex is great for women. We enjoy it, and a lot of people like to say, oh well, no, it's consensual. But let's say that he makes slurs towards you that are innuendos of he's going to do something, or he uses your children against you, stating that he's going to take away your living situation or food or finances or the vehicle that you drive because the vehicle isn't in your name anymore, all because you don't have sex. It is considered unconsented sex, even though you go ahead and do it because you feel like you have to. I am one of those people. The fact that you don't bend to his will and you're driving a vehicle and he grabs you, that is physical violence. And your children see it. Your children suffer from it. There's so many facets to domestic violence, it's unreal. I'm going to share something with you guys that I am not really proud of right now, but I think you guys need to know. I am going through court-ordered domestic violence classes. I moved 5,000 miles to find a therapist who would protect me, from any entity so that I could start processing the trauma that I went through. As women, we need to start doing what's right for us. These men that we live with that are abusers can't win. And I'm going to tell you something. You're beautiful and you're strong, whether you believe it or not. You're beautiful and you're strong. Because they strip you of everything, your family, your friends, all of it. And you sit there and you lie to your coworkers. You have half-assed friendships at work. You have half-assed friendships everywhere you go. You don't talk to your family. You tell them all this shit and you're done. The reality of the situation is that you're hurting and you're scared. Because if you come out and you say this is happening, they're going to laugh in your face. Go find help. Go make reports. Go get the counseling. Start hiding your money. Open up a secondary account and have it sent to another address or a P.O. box. There's ways around this. Take a day off work to set everything up and start hiding it. Get away. I know what it's like. I've been there. I've done it. I know what it's like to be followed, to be hunted. And it's hard. There aren't enough shelters. There's not enough places for you to go to hide. Take a hardship transfer with your job if you can. Take a leap of faith and go. Just go. And say, fuck it. If you can last until your tax season, like right now, just go. Just go. Take everything in a vehicle and go. Just your bare minimals, your clothes and your kids if you have children, and go. Because that man is not worth it. Get there. You're not going to have evidence of domestic violence, but you can start counseling. You can start over, and you don't have to deal with his bullshit, and you'll heal. You have a chance. Give it 6 months. I'm telling you, give it 6 months. I've been doing counseling now since the end of January. I learned stuff just on my intake that I didn't even know working in the medical field was considered part of domestic violence, and I broke down. It was scary, and a lot of this will be. Do it. Do it for yourself. Do it for your children, and break the cycle. Break the cycle for yourself.